Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Motherfucking Comic Show. And we gonna start it off like this here, right? Donald Trump, again, listen to the key words, again, denies golden showers. And he says, Melania believes me. Donald Trump was once infamously alleged to have watched prostitutes pee on the bed in a golden shower show. And even all these years later, he continues to insist that it ain't true. Now, the ex-president was at a campaign event in 4th Dodge, Iowa, Saturday night. And while he was hyping up his crowd, he waded back to very old news just to reiterate his denial and to once again explain why this couldn't be true. Now, Donald Trump is wild as a motherfucker. Now, these people that forgot about your freaky things and stuff that you like to do, Donald Trump, that you denied. Now, for you to be thinking about that all this time later, you like to do that. Now, he retells the story as it was alleged in a secret dossier which claimed him and some hookers were at a hotel in Russia back in 2013. And that he watched the ladies urinate on the mattress that Barack and Michelle Obama had apparently once slept in. Wow. Now, he denied this in 2017, right? So why would he bring this back up? To make the crowd laugh. Trump can turn into a motherfucking comedian. I guess Trump say, fuck it. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to lose. They putting charges on me left and right. They say I'm this and that. The people still love me. I'm the people's champ. Trump is the people's champ. Now, as he noted way back then, he claimed he was a germaphobe, right? So there's no way that this could be true. And then he got his wife to agree with him. Stop. And I know what she was saying. His nasty ass. Now he know he like for me to piss all in his face. He up here playing this shit out. Okay, honey. Yeah, you don't do that. Yeah, right. Come on, man. Trump, stop it. Trump was young and full of cum back in his day. A powerful Caucasian with plenty of money. All them luxury hotels. Damn near owning Atlantic City like he was damn near the president on the beach. Oh, man, I could just imagine the hoes that Donald Trump was fucking back then. I could just imagine the freaky hoes that he was fucking. See, Donald Trump was fucking all types of categories. He was fucking classy women, sophisticated women, trashy women, hoes, hookers, prostitutes, even some of these professional men's wives. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump did stroke. It's the cost of politics. When you're a politician, expect when you're a big politician, you can get a lot of money. But it ain't the politics what got Donald Trump all that pussy back then, because he just got into politics. It's the power of getting money and doing big business and being successful. A woman love a successful man, and if he smell good, he can do what he wanna, buy what he wanna, anytime he get ready, give her what she want, take her on exotic trips, eat the best food, sip the best champagne, mingle with the star. Shit. Okay, we're gonna switch it up. Enough of Donald Trump. Lil Boosie, he got a problem with these rappers stealing his songs without his permission, not giving him money. And you know what I say to that? Boosie is exactly motherfucking right. That's just like a nigga. You see what I'm saying? That's just like a nigga to steal somebody else's shit without asking them. Now, when they go and get the white folks shit, they gonna ask them. But you gonna steal from Lil Boosie, a legendary rapper who would have gave you a discount. Boosie's so real, they could have came to him and been like, look, man, I look up to you. What you gonna charge? You know, I got this here. You know, work with me. He gonna give him the okay and give him a deal. But it's the respect. It's the respect level that you show people when you trying to do something like that. Knowing you can get sued like a motherfucker. But you know the problem is? Boosie been sitting back, letting it go on for a while. And he tired of that shit. He like, these niggas should just come on their own after they do it and be like, huh, man, I'm sorry, I fucked up. But, here goes something. They ain't doing it. Then another rapper stealing this song. Then another rapper stealing this song. He like, oh, you little motherfuckers going too far. Y'all forgot that I'm Boosie Boo. Straight up out Baton Rouge, nigga. A real one. You got me fucked up. It's time to pay the piper. That's right. I'm finna get my pen and pad. I'm finna get my lawyers with suits and ties. And we finna talk. We finna talk with that ink. We finna talk with that ink and make you rethink, you know? Make you rethink the stupid decision of playing with a boss. Now it's your loss. Now, Rod Wave is the person recently who Lil Boosie got the issue with. And Rod Wave responded to Boosie Badass legal threat over song usage. He said, on his own song, he said, now I address the Boosie rapper's legal threat. On my mama, Boosie, big bro, I fuck with you. Tell me a real number. You ain't even got to do all that. Tell me a number. I'm going to pull up and bring it to you. Then he went on Twitter, which is now X, and said, man, you ain't got to sue no nigga like me. Man, I'm going to pull up and make sure you straight. Now, Boosie Badass earlier wrote on his Twitter, how is it filed? It's business, and you know that. You ain't got to do that to no other major label without... Nah, he said you ain't going to go do that to no other major label without compensating them with they split. Exactly. That's what I just said. But you want to do it to Boosie. Got Boosie fucked up. That's right. Sue these suckers, Boosie. Then he said, why do it to a nigga you looked up to? You expect me to let you take my kids, publishing? Get the fuck out of here. Stop playing victim, my nigga. You go sample No Limit, Bad Boy, Cash Money, So Def, Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, Prince, word for free? No. Exactly. That's right, nigga. Then Boosie's initial complaint came on Instagram Live. He said, well, he implied that it's a bunch of artists that he gonna get his paper from. He said, I'm coming to you. Y'all, Rod Wave, he ain't the only one. You better do your research. He said, I done got the paperwork on the way. A lot of people. And it's going down. That's right. You know? He said, I love when they do this shit. They be giving me my flowers. I be liking this shit when I hear it. It's just you got to compensate me too. It's a business. Exactly. You know? Now, Boosie has since called out Kodak Black for allegedly borrowing from his catalog without permission. Come on, man. Stop this shit. Boosie been doing this shit 20 plus years in this game. You know? A little over 20. Come on, man. He Hall of Fame historic in the rap game. I don't even see the audacity of you niggas for taking Boosie shit.
Shut up, Meg.
You know, the nerve of you motherfuckers for taking Lil Boosie music. Y'all done lost y'all mind. Next topic. Now, Joe Budden, right? Everybody know Joe Budden, you know, nice podcast. Been doing his thing. Legendary in the podcast game, not in the music. But he made history from what he done in the podcast game. Opening up doors, motivating people to start podcasts, you know, and just setting the trend, doing something differently from what the average rapper usually do when their career's over with. They usually just be washed away, forgotten about. Joe Budden got behind the microphone and just did it a different way. Instead of rapping, you know, he just started capping. Anyway, Joe Budden responds to backlash after removing his Diddy Cassie podcast segment. I wonder why did he remove it? He removed it because he thought that it was going to be a problem with Diddy. He like, I'm going to run into Diddy, and Diddy might be witty. Yeah, that's all it was. And then he know he wanted to say something that, you know, you might have to stand on it when you see somebody. If you're a man, I mean, it is what it is. And if you saying something that you feel is real, you ain't got to be talking down on a nigga. You just saying something you feel is real. Then stand on it. Don't be a bitch. You feel me? Shit, come on now. Now, Joe Budden has addressed the online backlash after he removed a segment of his podcast that dealt with the Diddy Cassie lawsuit. Last week, Cassie filed a lawsuit against Bad Boys Records founder accusing him of rape and domestic violence during a decade-long relationship. Diddy has denied all allegations and since settled the lawsuit with the singer. Now, shortly before the release of the latest episode of the Joe Budden podcast, which aired exclusively over Patreon over the weekend. Patreon, that's a website that a lot of people have their podcasts and stuff on. If y'all listening and don't know what it is, it's called Patreon. I'm not on there, so I don't really worry about the shit anyway. Budden went on Instagram Live and said he had to do some last minute editing, which alluded to the legal drama between the former couple. Then he said he thought about it. Y'all almost got me. I wasn't gonna be the only voice out here saying something about the shit. Then y'all blogs would have had a field day with my podcast. Nope, stop it. Why would you be the only podcast saying something about it? Because I sure talked about it on my podcast the other day. Now, I might not be known like them, but whether I'm known, little known, medium known, unknown, I felt to speak on it, I speak on it. I'm not talking about nobody, but I'm saying what I feel is real. If I can't say what I feel is real, I don't need to be on this planet. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? And then just say it like that there. You take it for what you take it for, and you get it for what you get it for. But Joe Budden usually talk about everybody, right? Then he said, you got to protect your peace and your co-host peace. I ain't playing with y'all. Well, I keep it real for that. That's the part that I do respect him on. You know, he felt like if he would have put the people around him that's on the show, you know, in the firing line. So I give you props, Joe Budden, on this one, you sucker. But anyway, he did address the lawsuit, but skirted around saying anything direct about Diddy or Cassie. He said, I don't feel like I need to come in here and have word vomit about discernment when it comes to evil shit in the industry. So he slicked through a Jew like that. He said evil shit in the industry. So he basically, in so many words, saying he know that type of shit can go on, or he know that type of shit went on. One of the two for him to say that. He wouldn't have said evil. Now, you got to read between the lines. He just ain't want to talk about it where he would have had to open up a can of worms that he might not want to chew. You know, everybody don't want to eat nasty-ass worms. They filthy. Now, in other countries, sometimes they roast them. They bake them. They season them with garlic and herb. That's the stuff they do. But everybody don't want this shit. So he left the can closed, you know, and just threw it in the garbage. You know how sometimes you get a can of something you don't want no more, you just look at it and throw it in the garbage. That's what he did. He looked at it, gave his opinion, threw it in the garbage. You know? Ooh, I tell you one thing. Some of these kids and teenagers have lost their motherfucking mind. I'm glad I wasn't like that when I was growing up, man. God damn. Some of these kids are willing to kill you. Take your life because you won't let them do what you won't let them do. God damn. That's why they're spoiled and shit. They're letting the kid get whatever they want, when they want, do whatever they want. Man, y'all better stop doing that shit. That shit dangerous. If you see what'll end up happening to you when you do that, when you see some of the people that lost their life for parenting like that, you will stop doing that shit. And all of them that have lost their life, I'm going to break the statistics down. Go look it up if you think I'm lying. They're Caucasian. All my white Caucasian friends and listeners, whoop your kids' ass like black folks do. Please. So they can stop doing stuff to y'all. Whoop their ass. You're not going to hurt them. Don't abuse them. But discipline them right. When they do something wrong and you done told them a couple of times, you start when they real little. You get a little better and you give them a little tap. Not no abuse and all that. And you start them off where they know right from wrong and know that you giving them hard love. Tough love. You know, it ain't because you abusing them. It's to set a trend that moving forward until they get 18 to learn right from wrong and respect and boundaries. If you don't do that and let them get away with everything, that's why they doing what they doing. And it leads me to this story that I'm about to talk about. Teen gave a 33-year-old boyfriend 5 hours to kill his mom, then did it herself. Caitlin Coons, 17 years old, will be charged as an adult, with police saying she told her much older boyfriend they needed to do something about his mother because she was preventing them from being together. Now, judge sentenced 17-year-old Caitlin Coons. The judge said that she will be tried as an adult on charges of aggravated murder, murder tampering with evidence, and abuse of a corpse following the slaying of Nicole Jones, 53 years old. The victim is the mother of Coons' boyfriend, 33-year-old Jonathan Jones, and allegedly disapproved of their relationship. Caitlin had told Jonathan that they needed to do something about his mother because she was preventing them from being together, and she gave him 5 hours to do something about her. And at one point in the interview, she even mentioned to killing her. Detective Jake Albright with Salvatania Township said, according to Cleveland News 19. Damn, this little girl was a piece of work. Gave him 5 hours to choose how would his mama die or not. That is a piece of work. Now, what was he doing? I don't even want to think about what he was doing. Even though she was 17, about to be 18, she still wasn't grown. So, he was a Chester child molester. And, check this out. Who's to say how long that he here having sex with this little girl? I guarantee you this probably been going on for years. He been molesting her. But you know what should happen? His mom should have got her son locked up. See, that's another case of letting your child do what you want. You got a grown adult son staying with you, and you know that he's having sex with an underage girl, and all you doing is disapproving it? If I got a child that's a child molester, you getting your ass locked up just like anybody else. And I'm going to disown your ass if you don't get out and get no mental health help. These motherfuckers is sick. Now, they said she went out, retrieved the rock, and when Nicole Jones was standing in front of the refrigerator in the kitchen, unaware of her presence, she bludgeoned her a number of times and then strangled her. Whoa. This motherfucker was crazy. Hit the lady with a rock several times and strangled her. She did some UFC shit. Now, the police believe the two bought a tarp and trash bags to wrap the body in before throwing it into a nearby dumpster, which has since been emptied. They don't believe they'll recover the body. God damn. But they got some GPS devices that was on them, that showed him traveling to the store for supplies in a dumpster. So they know that they dumped it, but they can't find the body. Yeah, because by the time they, caught them and probably got the evidence and shit, that shit probably was took to the damn sewage place and recycled and cut up in some more shit. Now, after Coons was reported missing, the United States Marshal Service Missing Child Unit issued a press release about the disappearance, but the release made no mention of murder. However, Jones was wanted for pandering obscene material and child endangerment. He was with the girl all that time. She was classified as an endangered missing child. They caught both of them in Mexico. God damn. 2 dingy-dongs like they gonna get out the country. Now, Coons, a foster child living in a group home, sent a text to a group nurse saying she killed 2 people and was on the run. That's how they found her. You see what I'm saying? Because she's a child. She was a kid. So, once she realized what she did, she knew it wasn't right. Her inner conscience was eating her alive. So, she had to reach out to somebody. Now, it's unclear who else the other person, they don't know who the other person is, but they just know about his mama. Now, back in August, the man was charged with aggravated murder felonies, felonious assault, aggravated burglary, aggravated robbery, tampering with evidence, abuse of a court. Then they charged his ass with child endangerment, attempt to pander obscenity, failure to appear in court, and vandalism, and was given 4.5 years. Now, I wonder how much time that they gonna get him for the rest of the shit. They just done gave him time for just the other charges that he got caught. He just got 4.5 years for endangering this kid. That's all. Taking her to Mexico, all this shit. Boy, you could get caught with a 50 bag of cocaine and they'll give your ass 10 years. He got 4.5 years for taking an underage child to a whole nother country. Boy. Only in the motherfucking America. I tell you, we gonna go to break and we gonna be back in a minute.
Now take a dip. She can get low, she can get high. She's so sexy, she's so fly. Working her hips, rocking her body. Them other girls lame, she can get naughty. Work it, girl. Twerk it, girl. Stop flirting, girl. Why you do it on purpose, girl? Fall up in the club, the paparazzi. Valet, please, for the Maserati. VIP is where she be, but you can never take her to the embassy suites. Pop that thing. Drop that thing. Pop that thing.
Okay. Welcome back. We're going to end the show like this here. Email me at flavafol31@gmail.com. If you want to call in the show, I can call you back. We can set it up. 504-595-7519. Leave a text message. Until the next time, until the next episode, do something with yourself. Do something with your life. You just might be somebody one day, nigga.